Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and we have the last cards revealed for the brand new set coming out, I believe for us, like in June or August. This is DUAD, D-U-A-D, and this is the last remaining cards revealed for this set. So, now that we officially have the last cards remaining, besides, of course, the TCG exclusives, I feel like I can make a whole video going over all the cards in a later video. However, for now, this is just going to be a video going over the brand new cards revealed last night. So let's get straight into this. So first things first, our first of the last new cards is a lovely Wake Up Mochi. It's a level 3 win Aqua flip effect monster. 1000 attack, 100 defense. You only use the first and second effect of this card saying once a turn. You can target one face down defense position monster on the field. Spell summon this card from your hand. If you do, change that monster to attack position. Not bad. If this card is flipped face up, target one face up monster on the field. It gains 1000 attack, but it's sent into the graveyard during the end phase. Not so good. That kind of sucks. I guess you could target your opponent's monster, give it 1000 attack, then they'll have to send it during the end phase. I guess it's an end phase destruction. Pretty not bad. However, I'm assuming you're flipping this on your opponent's turn. So, like, they just swing into it. You flip it up, flip effect, send it during the end phase. I'm pretty sure they'll just link off that monster or just use that monster's material during the end phase, unless it's like some kind of boss monster. So, or they'll just negate it. I don't know. It seems weird. And then the third effect, once per turn, during the end phase, you can change this card to face down defense position. Not bad card. I like it. It's kind of cool flip support. Generic. Not great, but not bad. Let's keep going. Next, we have the Star Hamster, or the Star Ham to be exact. It's a level 3 light beast synchro monster. 1000 attack, 1200 defense, 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner monsters. You can only use the first and second of this card then once per turn. And this card is synchro summon. Discard 1 card. Spell summon 1 monster from your graveyard that was used for the material for this card's synchro summon. And if you do, it is treated as a tuner monster. Interesting. And then if this card is in your graveyard, you could discard 2 cards. Spell summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So it's some synchro climbing shenanigans you can do. So basically what you can do is that if you have a level 1 monster and a level 2 monster, you synchro into this guy. Then once synchro summon, you can discard any card from hand to reborn a guy, make it a tuner monster. And then be like, cool, that plus this can then synchro climb, which is nice. But then while it's engraved, you can discard another 2 cards, bring them back as another material, and then you can just banish, when he leaves the field, he gets banished. So, interesting card. It's a really cool synchro climb gimmick. I don't like that you have to keep discarding cards in order to do it, but not bad. Next, we have Sudden Thunderous Swamps. It's a continuous spell card. You can only activate this card's name once per turn. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn each. When this card is activated, discard 1 card. And if you do, set 1 continuous trap for your deck or graveyard with the effect of spell summon itself as a monster, except to discard a card. Okay, so basically it's allow you to set any continuous trap, which is pretty awesome. And then if this card you control is destroyed by battle card effects and sent to graveyard or banished face up, target one of them, add the same name as from your deck to your hand. This is actually kind of insane. Wait a minute. If cards you control is destroyed by battle card effects and sent to graveyard or face up banished, you can target one of them and then add the same name from deck to hand. Wait, this is crazy. This is like Eldlich support. Am I crazy? You go activate this, activate effect, discard any Eldlich spell or trap, or the Golden Lord himself. Then you get to basically add a set, or you get to set, it doesn't get add, so you don't get drolled. Set a continuous trap from deck or graveyard that's a trap monster. And then, if a card you control is ever destroyed by battle or card effect, or sent to graveyard, or just banished face up, so even the Eldlich banishing itself face up for its effect, You get to target one of them, add the same name for your deck to hand. That's really fucking good. This is like really good Eldlich support. What? Alright, next we have shipping errors. This is a new normal trap card. When the card or effect is activated, it includes the effect to add cards from deck to hand. The activation effect becomes your opponent takes one card from the deck for you to add to your hand. You must keep this card revealed. During the end phase, shuffle it into the deck if you draw one. Interesting normal trap. I was gonna say if they made this thing a hand trap, I would be crazy. But no, it's just a normal trap card. Shipping errors. Basically says, hey, if you're going first, you set this card. Your opponent goes second. They add a card from the hand. They say not so fast. Because they activate an effect that includes adding, you get to take one card from their deck, add it to your hand. So you could add like their brick or something. And then during the end phase, it gets shuffled back into the deck. And I get to draw a card. That's a pretty good interruption. Especially when you can steal their starter. Not bad. Next, you have the last card revealed, which is Spirit Hunter. Continuous trap card. It looks like they imprisoned like a poacher. And they imprisoned like the... what's it called? What is this card called? It's the Panther. It's the Crystal Beast. Why would they capture the Crystal Beast monster? Poaching shit? Weird. Alright, continuous trap card once a turn during the standby phase. You can only activate one of these effects. Place one monster from your deck into the spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. Your opponent can spell summon one monster with less original attack than their life points from your spell and trap field, then pay life points equal to its original attack. And then if an effect monster owned by is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can send its face-up spell trap to graveyard, so on level 4 or lower monster from your deck. Okay, I was all on board with this card as like more like trap supports or continuous trap supports, but now I'm just confused. So wait, let me understand this. It's a continuous trap that place from a monster from your deck into the spell and trap zone, a continuous spell. Then it says your opponent can, so they get the option, so it's already bad, spell summon one monster with 1,000 or less from then their life points from your spell and trap zone on their field. Then pay life points equal to its original attack. So this is not even like a cool optional thing, it just happens. I know it is optional, so you don't have to do that. Weird. And then if an effect monster you own is spell summoned to your opponent's field, send its card from your face-up spell and trap zone. Spell summon any level 4 or lower monster from your deck. That just sounds like setting up a barrier statue. I don't know. If anything, you know what I think this card does? This card, if I'm understanding it correctly, basically says, hey, once returned during your opponent's standby phase, place a monster from your deck with original less attack than their life points into their spell and trap zone. And then it's like, hey, because an effect monster you control will spell summon to your opponent's field, then you can spell summon any level 4 from deck, which would be like a barrier statue. However, this card says your opponent can spell summon one monster with less attack or equal to their life points from the spell and trap zone. Then they have to pay the original. So they get the option to special summon said monster. So they can just leave the card in their spell and trap zone and nothing will happen. And that kind of sucks. And that's kind of a shitty way to end this video. But yeah, this card sucks. But I will say, out of all these cards, the one I'm most excited for is either the Star Hamster or especially this brand new Sudden Thunderous Swamps. This is just straight up Eldlich support, and it's pretty awesome. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be stupid. See you next one, and bye-bye.